Well, everyone, it was just a matter of time before we got another iPhone SE 3 leak, and this one is kind of sad. I really don't know what to make of it, but pretty much the iPhone SE 3 that is potentially going to be coming out, I kind of already think it's going to be 100% confirmed, mostly because the iPhone 12 mini isn't really selling that well. And that was really the only conflict I could think of for Apple not making an iPhone SE 2 or 3 or whatever, would be because of the similarity between these two devices, but there really isn't any similarity. These devices are completely different in terms of price tag, the way they look, and Apple is still simultaneously selling a lot of iPhone SEs where they're not really selling a lot of iPhone 12 minis. And that makes me think that Apple's probably going to actually end the iPhone 12 mini lineup and probably just focus more so on the iPhone SE lineup. And that also makes me think that they may recycle this design for the iPhone SE 3. Probably not, but a lot of reports have been coming out saying that the next iPhone SE, the earliest we could see it potentially, is not in 2021, but in 2022. Now, this is kind of good because, it can give time for Apple to kind of focus in on, the specific issues in their iPhone, lineups in general. But also, it's kind of good because that means that most potentially the Apple A15 Bionic chip, or whatever they're going to call it, could actually be in the iPhone SE 3 or whatever they're going to call it. So I think that in and of itself is actually a pretty cool thing to have. I would hate for them to make an iPhone SE like right now and then have like an Apple A13 or something like that. So if they do release it in 2022, most probably they're going to end up putting in that newer chipset inside of it, which is really, really good. Now, it's also kind of like a bad thing because we have to wait a little bit longer for this device. And also, some people like the iPhone SE lineup because it was smaller, but this next iPhone SE 3 is set to potentially be in the body of the iPhone 8 Plus. So again, some people may like that, some people may not. In my opinion, it's kind of one of those things that I think is needed. I like having those bigger type of phones, and with the kind of flop of the iPhone 12 mini, it may seem like more people will probably end up liking a bigger phone than a smaller phone, so it makes sense why Apple would go ahead and increase that size. So that's kind of where we're at right now. We're kind of getting a definitive, it's not definitive, it's kind of like still up in the air, but the 2022 life cycle and release of this device is probably what's going to end up happening, then followed by something like an iPhone SE 4 maybe 2 years after, and we could be seeing something that's like every 2 years a new iPhone SE coming out. And I think I'm totally okay with that. If Apple takes out the iPhone 12 mini or iPhone mini series, they're probably going to end up focusing in on that iPhone SE lineup, growing that out as big as possible and really competing for that budget tier lineup, so then they have phones in all price range again. So that's really pretty much it. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.